Welcome back to my episode reviews of the original Rescue Bots cartoon. Today, we're taking a look at the episode, Did You See What I Thaw? In this episode, the team discovers a caveman while searching for Energon. We begin with the team returning to Wayward Island, sent there by Optimus Prime to search for Energon.
If we find it, maybe he'll send Bumblebee to pick it up and congratulate us!
Aww, I love how Blades is such a fanboy. He's so cute.
This isn't a lad pioneer trip. We're on an important mission.
Okay, first, nice callback to a previous episode. And second, does the Energon tracker that Heatwave is holding remind anyone else of the PKE meter from Ghostbusters? Cody soon discovers a caveman frozen in Energon? This must be the Cybertronian version of sticking a fly in an ice cube.
Think of what we can learn by examining him. Oh my god. This guy's still alive.
Okay, so it turns out that the guy is frozen in ice after all. He just has an Energon crystal necklace. But I like my joke from earlier, so I'm leaving it in. Anyways, the team begins to thaw out the guy when I'm suddenly reminded of Encino Man, that awful Brendan Fraser and Pauly Shore movie. So our caveman freaks out upon seeing the other humans. I mean, I would too if I woke up and was suddenly surrounded by a bunch of organic fleshlings. But when he sees the bots, he immediately runs over and gives Boulder a big hug. Aww. Personally, I'd hug Blades, but that's because he's so cute. And my favorite.
Aw, he likes me too. He's nice. As long as you don't inhale.
Aww, so cute.
Don't even think about it.
Aww, I guess Heatwave's not a hugger. That's okay, big guy. I'll still give you a hug next time I see you. So they bring him back to the firehouse, and they have some somewhat cute interactions as they try to acclimate him to the 21st century. We learn that his name is Ira, but while watching TV, he freaks out and runs away, causing the mayor to crash his car in almost a Final Destination series of misfortune. Like, seriously, how did the gas manage to form a perfect circle around the car? Anyways, the bots easily rescue the mayor and Mrs. Dumont, and Ira goes to the museum, which just so happens to be featuring a prehistoric exhibit. It's very touching how Ira misses his home, and Boulder comforts him. Aww. Back at Doc Green's lab, they are discussing how to best handle Ira when the mayor barges in with Mrs. Dumont.
Yes, that is, no, but on behalf of the scientific community, I thank you for your huge endowments.
Doc, that's very rude. Why would you bring up her... Oh, you meant her money. Never mind. By the way, Mrs. Dumont is played by Jeff Bennett, the same voice actor as Mayor Lusky himself, as well as reporter Huxley Prescott and other incidental characters. Not to mention the fact that he also played numerous characters in Transformers Animated, including Prowl, Captain Fanzone, the Angry Archer, Soundwave, Mixmaster, and Ultra Magnus. And apparently he also plays some characters in Robots in Disguise 2015, but I haven't gotten to that yet. He also played Brooklyn in one of my favorite cartoons ever, Gargoyles. Anyways, I'm sure you could name a favorite role of his. In fact, let me know down in the comments. What is your favorite role that Jeff Bennett has played? I would just like to point out that they have a man playing a woman in this episode. Nice to see Rescue Bots and Jeff Bennett not limit themselves based on gender. So, Ira escapes, they pass him off as a colleague of Doc Green's, and the mayor and Mrs. Dumont insist that they bring him to dinner. Meanwhile, on Blades and Heatwave's date in the caves on Wayward Island, they discover drawings of Autobots.
You bots have been around since caveman days?
Oh, you have no idea, Cody. Let's see. In G1, obviously the Autobots and Decepticons crashed 4 million years ago, although they were all in stasis at the time. However, their descendants, the Maximals and Predacons, did travel back in time and interact with humans, to say the least. In the Unicron trilogy, there were some interactions with early humans. Although they weren't cavemen, they were much further along. In the movies, obviously there was Megatron frozen in ice for who knows how long. There was the original 13 on ancient Earth, who apparently built the pyramids. There was also Sentinel on the moon, and apparently the whole reason the space program existed. The Quintessons wiping out the dinosaurs, which somehow is not related to the Dinobots also showing up in the same movie. King Arthur and the bots of the Round Table. Even in the aligned continuity itself, it's already been confirmed that humans have encountered the Transformers before. Whether it be the Predacons, who became the basis for many mythical creatures, or our Irish bot friend who worked with humans to hide Toxin from a Decepticon. And of course, more recently, we had shows like Cyberverse, where Grimlock awoke in dinosaur times. And then there's the Whole of Kingdom, which takes place on prehistoric Earth, just like Beast Wars, although with some minor differences. Suffice it to say, the Earth has seen its fair share of Transformers prior to 1984 and beyond. So the bots figure out that Ira was saved by other bots in prehistoric times. But we'll get to them in a future episode. Well, Ira at the dinner goes about how you'd expect. And after Ira climbs a tower like King Kong, the bots must rescue him from the fall. The team decides to return Ira to Wayward Island, where we are left with a teaser for that future episode that I mentioned. Well, this was an okay episode of Rescue Bots. It was really cute seeing Ira cuddle up to the bots. And it was kind of sweet how Boulder was feeling homesick. Although, depending on when this episode takes place in continuity with Transformers Prime and Robots in Disguise, I'm guessing he won't need to be homesick for very long. Well, what about you? What did you think of this episode of the original Rescue Bots? Let me know down in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, and do all that other fun stuff. And I'll see you here next time for the next episode of Rescue Bots, The Attack of Humongado. So I'll see you back here next time for that.